When someone is starting a GLP-1, there is something that does not often get talked about right away, and it's highlighted in this article here, which is how it changes your relationship with food. It took a few months for the food noise to go away for me on a GLP-1, but once it did, I was actually kind of sad, if that makes any sense. I began to realize that I was using food. My relationship with food was to feed every emotion. If I was happy, I celebrated with food. If I were sad, I mourned with food. If I were bored, I ate. If I were lonely, I ate. And the food noise sort of caused me to constantly think about food in relation to every emotion that I was having. But with the GLP-1, that doesn't really happen anymore. That food noise went away. And I found myself having emotions and not knowing how to deal with them the way that I had before. And it made me a little bit sad for a couple of months. It made me feel like I had lost a friend because in some ways that I had. If you were just getting started, I want you to prepare for this as you go through and proactively identify what your relationship with food looks like and how can you best deal with those emotions that you used to use food when you were having. In my case, I started to do things like taking walks, reading books, listening to podcasts, where I essentially took this food obsession that I had and tried to turn it into one that was about health or fitness or other aspects of my life. But it could be different for everyone. Find a new hobby. Find some way to deal with your emotions that are not food related. Because in the past, maybe you would have tried to choose that. But I can tell you with GLP-1, you're not going to have much of a choice because you're not going to be able to eat the way that you did before. This is actually a positive thing in the end, although it has had some difficult aspects throughout. Let me know if I can help at all. This has changed my life in every positive way. I encourage you to talk with a doctor, talk with a dietitian, talk with a mental health expert to get the help you need on your own journey. It's been good for me. I'm sure it can for you as well.